for now, let's talk about our last match of the day, guys, because we have Fox Clan coming back after a brutal loss against Rule No to play against the second best team in the league right now in IBuyFursuits.
And this is going to be a very, very fun matchup because we've seen recently IBuyFursuits just absolutely popping off. Not only winning the mid-season bracket, but then also right afterward beating Black Bunny Gaming in the 3v3 scene, which is something that only one other team has ever done, which is absolutely insane to see. And it's definitely going to be difficult for Fox Clan to take this one.
You know, Fox Clan not looking too good in the first series, so numbers would suggest they will be looking better in the next one. So let's hope numbers working out for them today.
Yeah, well, let's go ahead and talk about these guys. Let's go with our losers of the first match real quick. Fox Clan definitely not having the showing that they wanted to at the start of this league play week, but they are definitely hungry and looking for another win to get their stats even closer and closer to playoff contention. We got Fade there. A good MVP total for him as he's been popping off a little bit more recently. Taka been losing out on some MVPs while Fade's been gaining some. And then Yuki has also been doing extremely well as well. However, has been going lower and lower on the saves per game per week, I've noticed. Getting less of those defender role and really pushing up more in an offensive sense.
Yeah, and that's very, very interesting to see. Because the playstyle that Fox Clan has had so far has been working out very well for them, again being third seed right now, and to change that this late in the league is kind of an interesting decision, and it might work out for them, it might not. We're just going to have to see that going forward. Oh, and yeah, Rex is left. So. You can take it away, Fade.
Alright, I didn't realize Rex wasn't here, guys. Thought while he's gone for a second, we'll go ahead and talk about Fox Clan's opponents in IBuyFursuit, the second best team in the league right now. And we've talked about this story time and times again. Grew up not having the best start to his season with a teammate not able to participate after the first week, and the second week just not going his way. And then they pick up Golden and Vayan close to the midway point. And they've just been on a tear since then, beating out Black Bunny Gaming in that mid-season, and then beating them again as soon as league play started back up again. You can see Corrupt there, third in the league on shots, and Vayan, third in the league in assists too. Finally seeing some accolades for these guys pile up as they start getting to play more and more games. And this is a team that you definitely need to be scared against.
Oh, absolutely. And again, they once again won the mid-season playoffs and have beaten Black Bunny Gaming since then, so they are most definitely a force to be reckoned with. But yeah, it's going to be very, very difficult for Fox Clan to take down this team. But once again, Fox Clan I feel is a very just well-rounded group, whereas IBuyFursuits I feel is a bit more spread thin, honestly. There are times where IBuyFursuits has just like too many players on offense, and then it just eventually leads to like a 1v2 situation. And I feel that Fox Clan, with how well-rounded they are, they're going to be taking advantage of that every chance they can.
All right, go ahead, Rex. Go ahead, Rex.
Overall, I think IBuyFursuits having a rather weak start into the league. But ever since then, they've just kept getting better and better, and definitely showed up hard for the tournament. So, gonna be interesting to see if they can keep that trend going and maybe even end the league at the very top from the rocky start to the leader, maybe. But first, they will have to prove themselves against Fox Clan.
All right, guys. Well, I want to hear your predictions going into this match. Who's going to be taking this one? Is it going to be Fox Clan with the bounce back, or is IBuyFursuits going to cement themselves as a top 2 team in the league?
I just start off. By saying Fox Clan didn't look good in the first game they played against Bruno, and from then on they looked better and better. So maybe they just needed to get warm a bit. Maybe they used the time they had between the series to go over the mistakes they made and just get everything going. So I think they might be feeling pretty good here. But overall, I think I'll still give it to IBuyFursuits, just because of the mental hit that that first sweep might have left in Foxton, and also, of course, because IBuyFursuits been showing up really good lately.
Honestly, I'm gonna have to go with Fox Clan here, because once again, like, their first game against Rule Null was definitely rough. Going 5-0 is not the position you want to be in, but to immediately bring that back, and I mean literally immediately, going the second game to overtime from a 5-0 loss is nothing to just wave away. That is a very, very impressive feat. And I feel that they're just going to take that momentum, even though they got swept, they're going to take that momentum that they came back and just keep building on that. And that's definitely what they're going to need going against this IBuyFursuits team. But I have faith that they're going to do it, so therefore I'm going for Fox Clan.
All right, we got a tie on the desk there. I obviously will not give my opinion, as it would be a little bit biased. But guys, you know what I always like to say. We sent in our predictions. You know what the desk has to say. Now let's see what the players can do on the pitch. It's the last match of the day, guys. It's IBuyFursuits taking on Fox Clan. Which one of these teams will cement themselves in the top of the league? Rex and Aerolax, you guys are about to find out. Enjoy the series and take it away.
Alright, let's get started with the final series. Some more good Rocket League before we end the day here, and the kickoff starts. Fox Clan, oh never mind, IBuyFursuits here with a possession flick from Vayan, going up high, but the Ecliptic Fate is there to intercept it right back into the yellow half here. Almost a little pass from Golden to Yuki, tried to play it above, but Yuki did get a touch there. Taka with the follow-up, the Ecliptic Fate shot on net, but 2 defenders there to save it. Golden, low boost in net, but it's not gonna matter as Krab takes the ball into offense here, and Yuki with a touch to the side might have been more of a detriment to them, but all is good in the end here as the ball goes back into the other half, and no early goals in the first 40 seconds of game number 1 here.
Yeah, but I'm seeing a lot of aggressive positioning from Fox Clan as Golden takes a shot on net, Taka able to save that away. Korup with the follow-up is not going to hit. But as I was saying, Fox Clan is starting to be a very, very aggressive team here, which is what they're going to need going against this IBuyFursuits team, as they're going to have to take any chance that they can get. And we see them taking that chance on offense here, as they try to get it through Korup, but it's just going to pop high. Golden's going to get this. Popping it high, Taka's going to be there, but Vayan beating him out on that challenge. But Yuki's just right there following that up. Very, very good play there, but now just nobody from Fox Clan able to follow that up, and that just relinquishes all the pressure that they just built up there, and they're gonna have to just try and keep up that pressure, which will just grind down the IBuyFursuits defense. It'll make them use more and more boost, and eventually a spot is gonna open that they will take. But it looks like IBuyFursuits might take this first one. Golden is not able to get that shot. Taka was in a very awkward position, but just they weren't able to take the shot. Very, very unfortunate from IBuyFursuits. And as we hit 3 minutes left on the clock, still 0-0. Fox Clan looking to get a shot here. Corp gonna save this out. Van getting a good 50 in the midfield. And that's just gonna keep the game at 0-0.
As Corp playing the ball high and wide. None of the IBuyFursuits players there to follow up. A demo from Vayan though. Not sure on who of Fox Clan it was, but it's not gonna matter here as Taka tries to get an offense going. No chances there though, as we are about to hit the halfway point. Corp with the reset, Yuki there with the save, but maybe offense for IBuyFursuits finally. Vayan might be able to keep it going here, but never mind. Fate with the beat. Double tap against the backboard here, beautifully executed from Ecliptic Fates. Is not gonna let himself get dragged down by the sweep experienced earlier against Runo. And just as we cross the halfway point in this game number 1, Fox Clan move up. First goal in the game, first goal in the series even for Fox Clan. Definitely gotta feel good for them. Starting off with some momentum here as the ball flying through the midfield once again. Fox Clan trying to put another one in. Korop there with a defensive touch, kind of getting in the way of his teammate, and in the end it will be Golden with the save to the side. Trying to clear the ball away, but fades once again with a good offensive touch. Korop tries to follow up. Taka's there for the block. Ecliptic fades against the sidewall, goes high, and Korop will take the ball to safety for now. Tries to 50 it here, but the ball again in IBuyFursuits half, and Taka follow up on the backboard bounce, but IBuyFursuits there for the defense. Still a 1-goal lead for Fox Clan as IBuyFursuits once again trying to get an offense going. You never mind, it's going towards IBuyFursuits then, and Vayan with a crucial save right there, keeping a 1-goal lead for Fox Clan there. And for now, we will remain at that 90 seconds left in this game as the ball is going towards goal. No boost, and Ecliptic fades, takes full advantage of that. 2-0 for Fox Clan.
And Fade scoring both of those goals, just already an outstanding performance from him. And with just 80 seconds left on the clock, Fox Clan has gotten all the goals that they need. They just need to lock down that defense, make sure IBuyFursuits can't get anything here. But IBuyFursuits is going to be looking to just try and break down that defense as fast as possible. But Taka apparently not listening to me as he just puts in another one and just raises that score up to 3. Now Fox Clan looking in a very, very good position in this first game. And IBuyFursuits might want to start just trying to just maybe lay back this game and just kind of thinking, what can they do in the next couple games, as this one might already be chalked for them.
Well, still 65 seconds on the clock. 3 goals definitely doable for IBuyFursuits, but they do have to put something on the board soon. And with Taka taking the ball up high, burning all of those precious seconds of the clock, that's not gonna be easy for them. Good beat here though, only one more in the defense. It's gonna be Ecliptic Fates getting beat by Korop. Great redirect attempt, or redirect just from Korop there. Just squeezing it past the Ecliptic Fates in the defense there, and first goal for IBuyFursuits towards, or within the closing minute of game number 1. And with that momentum, they might still have some fight in them here. 2 goals, 45 seconds, not easy, but not impossible for IBuyFursuits here. Golden taking the ball to the side, awkward positioned here, tries to get a 50, but Ecliptic Fates will play the ball away. It's going into IBuyFursuits half again, and 30 seconds left on the clock. Still 2 goals to go for IBuyFursuits. Taka trying to make it 3, but it's not gonna happen. Blocked away from IBuyFursuits. And Yuki making sure the ball will stay in the yellow half here. Good clear from Korop. But Taka, no, Taka isn't taking control, instead leaves it for Yuki. A miss from Korop, and 10 seconds on the clock. It's gonna be Fox Clan with the first game in their pockets here.
Yeah, but one thing I do want to mention is that we've seen IBuyFursuits in this position before just last week, losing their first game to Gentle Paws 3-0 and then coming back and just dominating in the next 3 games. And Fox Clan is definitely going to have to be careful about that, because it seems that IBuyFursuits really just uses that first game to just kind of suss out their opponents, just kind of figure out what they can do to take down that team, and then the next couple of games they just act on that.
Yeah, and it has been a very prevalent trend today that the first game really goes a bit more one-sided, at least when it comes to the goals, and it's gonna continue right here. IBuyFursuits is definitely gonna be happy to at least get that one late goal here in game number 1, at least some momentum from them on the board right here. As we watch a few of the replays here, Golden, great pass to Korop. If they can keep that offense up, then Fox Clan is definitely gonna struggle, especially if they keep standing 2 men forward, as we've seen at the end right there. But IBuyFursuits have to pull it off.
Yeah, and I don't really have anything else to say. I'm just excited for the next game, because I have a feeling that IBuyFursuits is gonna come out swinging in this game, and Fox Clan is just gonna have to be ready for that.
And here we go, game number 2, 5 minutes on the clock. The first seconds starting now of the kickoff. Corrupt is gonna have possible possession here. Never mind, Yuki with a great beat in the yellow corner right there. Vayan though passing it forward towards Corrupt, who tries to put it into a dangerous position. A little double demo there on the red half as Taka going for a boost steal. 50 from Yuki goes over to Vayan, who's going up into the air. Definitely already, just as you said, IBuyFursuits trying to come out swinging here. Quick counterattacks on their part, as Corrupt trying to maybe set up yet another one. Fade's a little bit awkward under the ball. Is just gonna get beaten by Vayan, who's going for a musty, and Yuki passes it towards the side, almost a possible follow-up for Corrupt, but not quite in the right position. Was Corrupt right there. And Ecliptic
shot
now with a great shot, but what a save from Vayan. Last second, 60 seconds into this game number 2, and we've seen both great defensive and offensive efforts from both teams here, keeping us at 0-0.
Yeah, and 4 minutes left on the clock. It's still anyone's game, and we've already seen a lot of offense from Fox Clan. Now we're seeing a bit of offense from IBuyFursuits, as they're just not letting this get out of the Fox Clan half. Golden's going to have a touch here, and it's just going to 50 right into the Fox Clan corner. Taka tries to take this slow fade, pushed up a bit too far, and that's going to bite them. IBuyFursuits putting that first one in with 30 left on the clock.
Yeah, and both of those Fox Clan members, they're scrambling for the big boost in the corner. Not really sure what exactly happened there, but definitely don't want to see two defensive members on the same spot like that. And then with the play along the backboard, very dangerous position for Fox Clan right there. And as we've seen, IBuyFursuits easily taking advantage of that and trying to do so once again. Ball bouncing off the ceiling, and Yuki with a great ground pinch here. It isn't going towards the net, and there have been IBuyFursuits members to defend it, but good attempt anyway on the clear, as we see the ball fly high in the Fox Clan side once again. 3 minutes left on the clock, and with Corrupt almost getting a great shot, but I'm not sure how Ecliptic Fates did it, but he did save that shot in the end. IBuyFursuits remaining with a 1-goal lead here.
Yeah, but IBuyFursuits is just, it's starting to see like a little bit more scrambling for both teams, as Fox Clan is trying to get a tying goal here, but IBuyFursuits is just putting on so much pressure. As we see here, once again, it's just stuck in the Fox Clan half. We're up with the demo, and Van just keeping this in. It's going to be very dangerous here. Fade doesn't get the touch, but no one from IBuyFursuits is there to follow that. Taka's able to keep this away clearly. And now Golden accidentally passing to Fade. Taka almost with the redirect. Both IBuyFursuits defender having to jump for that. Now Fade, another shot. It nearly sneaks through. But IBuyFursuits just able to keep up that defense and able to keep that ball out of their net. Going up on 2 minutes left. Vayan trying to get something here. Golden going to pop this one up. It's going to go up off the backboard. Corp's going to be there for the shot. It's going to go high. And that's going to give Fox Clan a breakaway here. A bit of a double commit, but Yuki has the flick. Vayan backflips on the defense, and Yuki is going to tie us up.
And IBuyFursuits gonna hate that mistake in the defense. Good flick from Yuki, but definitely nothing that Vayan wouldn't be able to save. Usually, just unfortunate there with the backflip, as you've mentioned, and a kickoff going very close towards the yellow net there. In the end, Golden there to save it away, almost giving Fox Clan a good lead here, but instead it's gonna be the counterattack. Golden taking it all the way. Ecliptic Fates not getting the demo there, and then Golden with a great shot towards net, bouncing off of I think it was Yuki's car and into the red net. IBuyFursuits once again with a 1-goal lead.
Yeah, and Fox Clan just right back where they were before. They're going to have to try and tie this up, and it is going to be a much more difficult task now, as they are now running out of time. And Taka trying to cut this one off, but Yuki getting a nice touch there, and Taka popping that over. What a play from Fox Clan there. Just getting that right over that last defender. Coach Yuki just popping that over, and now Taka, beautiful, beautiful touch from Fox Clan. And that ties up the game, and going into the last 70 seconds here, it is starting to look like a very, very close game, and we might be getting to the point where the next goal wins this game, and we shall have to see who takes it, as IBuyFursuits is immediately going to get a lot of pressure. Taka missing the boost, Yuki going to grab it for him, and now trying to push this one out. Just all of the IBuyFursuits team members in that corner. It nearly gets them, but a good block there. Now Taka trying to get this over. Golden's going to get a nice catch and flick. Now Yuki having to cut that off. Korup's going to follow that. Taka has to put that over to the corner. Coming up on 30 seconds left. It might look like we're getting into overtime here. The Fox Clan wants to get this in regulation. They're going to get a lot of pressure here. Yuki popping that one up for a teammate. Taka not able to get there. Now Fade popping this one very high, trying to follow it, doesn't get the touch. Golden now going to clear this one out over to the Fox Clan corner. And Taka, very, very good awareness of where Golden is there. Tries to get the reset. It's not there. A good save from Korup. Yuki with the shot. It's going to go bar and out. And that's going to hit the ground, and we have overtime in game 2.
And it's the story of Fox Clan. We've seen it before. The 0-second opportunity just put a little wide. Could have secured this game number 2 here instead. We'll see another overtime. I definitely won't mind that. And Taka tries to end it early, but Vayne there with a good clear Korup, maybe with the follow-up, tries to go for the boost, and he does get it. Taka puts the ball up high, and Yuki will play it against the yellow backboard. Golden tries to clear it away. Ecliptic Fates keeps it close though. Korup now, another clear attempt, gets the beat on Taka too. Yuki will have to do something about the ball here, and Korup almost with the golden goal here, but just saved away by the nick of Fox Clan's teeth here, as Taka tries to keep the ball in IBuyFursuits half here, almost 1 minute into this OT, and both of the teams wanting to end it as quickly as possible, as there will at least be one more game both have to play. Gold here, clearing the ball up high. Taka is there with the touch, no boost left in the tank though, and IBuyFursuits all decked out, full boost in the tanks, trying to move into an offense here. Golden pushing up as third man, a little risky here, and one bounce off the corner. Golden almost reading it, but 80 seconds into the OT, no goals yet, and Aerolax, it's looking very even so far.
It is, however, Fox Clan nearly making a mistake on defense that cost them there, but somehow able to keep that out. And now Yuki gonna try and go for the demo here. IBuyFursuits is gonna get a breakaway here. Korup has control. It's gonna get it past 2. Now Vayan putting this one over into the corner. Taka's gonna try and control it. Vayan just cutting him off, getting the stall, popping that right mid, and Korup's gonna follow it up. What a pass from Vayan there. Just dunking Taka off the ceiling, getting the stall. Fade was just not reading that, but Korup most definitely was. Slams that into the back of the net, and IBuyFursuits ties up the series.
What a beauty to finish game number 2 for IBuyFursuits right there. That is some peak passing play there from Vayne with this stall, getting it straight to his teammate who's ready for it. No way to defend there for Fox Clan, even though they did a great attempt. We'll look again at some great saves, some great shots here of game number 2. Talked about that one already. Always good to see though, Korup, you're almost getting it in, and it just bounced out at the very end. A little bit unlucky there, but in the end, IBuyFursuits tying up the last series of today.
Yeah, and like I was saying during the last match, IBuyFursuits likes to do this a lot, where they use that first game to kind of just figure out how the other team plays and then just start capitalizing on that. But Fox Clan seem to be fighting that strategy quite well here, bringing the second game into overtime. Oh man. But it's going to be very, very close series, I feel, going forward.
Oh, look at that touch Vayan got with the stall. Oh, it was just a great way to finish overtime there. All tied up. 2 more wins for either team will get them the series win in the last series of this game. And we will head into game number 3 to see which team can get to match point first. Ecliptic Fates on the kickoff here gets a good beat. Kurop trying to play the ball backwards here, but Taka takes control, passes it down. Yuki with the follow-up, but it gets denied by Vayan to the side. No boost in the tank for Vayan there though, as Taka takes away the ball, floating in IBuyFursuits half here. And game number 2 already looking a lot better for IBuyFursuits, as you said. Foxclan cannot slow down here though. 30 seconds into game number 3 and we didn't see any goals yet. Vayne trying to change that with a controlled Musty. It's going down to goal with the follow-up, but good block from Foxton. This might just go into IBuyFursuits net, and yes it will. Early lead for Foxton here off the counter-attack. Great shot from Ecliptic Fates, recognizing that there's no defense home for IBuyFursuits, and Foxton are up again.
Yes, they are, and they're going to have to try and keep that momentum as IBuyFursuits is going to look to take that away. But Taka going under, Korup is going to cover that net beautifully. Now Yuki trying to keep this one in mid, but Fade just going to pop that one a little bit too far. Tries to go for the bump, but Vayan is not going to jump. But Foxclan keeping up this pressure, very, very good on them. But IBuyFursuits is just keeping that away from their net, which is really, really good on them. Now Fade trying for the follow-up, not going to get it. Now Korup, possibly a bit of a mistouch there. It's going to allow Yuki to put this one mid, and Korup has to rush back for the save. Now Vayan trying to push this one downfield. Fade is just going to immediately turn it around. Taka going over. Golden's in a bad spot, but Taka doesn't get the touch. Oh no! That could have been a really, really good shot, but Taka just not able to get the touch, and we are still at 1-0 on the scoreline.
As the ball floating around in midfield, Taka trying for another offense. Vayne puts it high, but Yuki is there to collect the ball. Foxclan trying to squeeze IBuyFursuits into their own half, who are trying to escape here. Vayne with a touch, but it won't lead to too much. Korup trying to take control. Good beat here. Vayne fakes one out, and Korup cannot follow up here. 3 minutes left on the clock. Only 1 goal difference so far. Never mind. Yuki coming in with the quick lead. And Foxclan gonna double the lead right there. Just as I said it. No one back there to save it. And Yuki getting a quick beat. Foxclan 2-0 up.
Very, very good shot there as well. Now Foxclan, 3 minutes left. IBuyFursuits still has a lot of time to come back. And now they have even more time as Vayan just going to immediately put that one in off of kickoff. Korup just taking this one around the corner and just letting Vayan take that shot. Taka was just not ready for that follow-up. And IBuyFursuits has now cut that goal lead in half with only 15 seconds gone since that last kickoff. And they're going to look for yet another one as Vayan puts it under 1, gets a 50 with Taka. That's going to go straight to Golden. But Taka's just going to cut that one off immediately. And we're seeing Foxclan starting to pick up the pace a little bit, which is very, very good to see. Fade trying to get that one in, but it's just not going to land. Now Vayan getting a lot of control here. Yuki's going to try and cut this off. Doesn't get the touch there, but it's going to be a breakaway, but Golden is going to cut that one off very, very well. Now Vayan had an open net, tries to go for the style. It's not going to land. Golden with the follow-up. It's going to be off the crossbar. And IBuyFursuits not able to capitalize on that defensive mistake from Foxclan. And that's going to keep them 1 goal down. And with 2 minutes left, they're going to have to try and find more opportunities in order to cut that goalie down. Or else Foxclan might be looking at a match point here.
Yeah, but for now, IBuyFursuits still a lot of time on the clock. 1 minute 39 remaining here as Vayan gets it. Very dangerous. Never mind, it's not just dangerous. It will be lethal. Vayan with an amazing beat there on Yuki. Putting the ball with the perfect angle just past the right post and skimming it into the net. It's gonna equalize the game here. 95 seconds remaining And with how close this game has been so far, we might as well see another overtime come out in game number 3 here. For now though, 90 seconds still left to play in regulation. Korab flipping to stay back in a defensive position there, as Yuki trying to pass it up. Foxclan once again with the offense here. A great pump off the goal line there. I don't know who it was, but one of the IBuyFursuits member not even knowing where he's going on the pitch anymore from all the bumps he's been receiving, and Foxclan gonna restore the 1-goal lead here.
That was a really, really good bump from Yuki on Golden. That just throws Golden into Vayan's path, and that just means that nobody from IBuyFursuits is back to even get a touch on that, let alone the save. And now Foxclan, with a minute remaining, is up by a goal, and that might be all they need to take it, but Fade looking for another one. It's not going to land. Now Taka trying to get this mid, but Korab's going to cut that off. IBuyFursuits is going to have to look for something, and quick, if they want to stay in this game, possibly force an overtime, or even another goal in regulation. But Foxclan going to be looking to stop that as Taka puts it over the defense, but it's just not on target. That's going to allow IBuyFursuits to get a breakaway here. Vayan, 2 resets. Korab popping it over the defense, but Taka, very, very good dodge on the demo there. And that's going to keep that one out. 20 seconds left. IBuyFursuits is going to have to start moving real quick if they want to stay in this game. And Korab's going to have to try and pop this away. Yuki trying to cut that off. It's almost in. Taka with the save. And Korab with the demo, but that might not be enough. Korab trying to follow this. It's going to be low. Fade keeps it up. That might bite them, but Vayan keeping this up here. But it's going to be popped down. And Foxclan takes game 3 and is now on double match point.
A bounce against the curb right there, really ensuring that the ball will hit the ground. Ecliptic Fates, luckily for Foxclan, not coming through with the own goal at the end there. Almost looked a bit scary to me, but in the end it works out for Foxclan. Double match point for the team in red as we watch some of the replays of game number 3 here. Definitely a very close affair here. Little tiny mistakes from both teams, but overall really clean plays and great great scoring here from both teams.
Honestly, yeah. And once again, as I've said before, we're seeing a lot of good offensive pressure from Foxclan. They really have their offensive rotations on lock, and especially with that bump was absolutely crazy. But IBuyFursuits is just gonna have to try and honestly just score more, which sounds very obvious now that I think about it, but in this game, that's kind of just the main goal, is to just score more than your opponents.
You know, scoring more in general is always good. Scoring more than your opponents, very potent strat in Rocket League. One of the meta strats of all times, I should say. As we head into game 4, let's see, 5 minutes, and they will be deciding for IBuyFursuits. See if they can get us to a game 5, or Foxclan will reign victorious here. And with a quick goal from Taka within the first 10 seconds of this game, it's not looking too great for IBuyFursuits so far.
Indeed it isn't. Only 10 seconds in, Foxclan already looking to take this series. And it looks like they've just already come out just swinging. It is very, very good on them that they were able to fight IBuyFursuits' strat of taking that first game to just figure out the opponent's playstyle. And it looks like Foxclan has done the exact same thing in game 2, just figured out IBuyFursuits' playstyle and is now using that against them, as Vayan has to get a good clear here, but it's only going to go as far as Fade. Puts it right back mid. Now a bit of a team play, Yuki going to cut that off. Taka with the open net, and is going to put in a second one for Foxclan.
What happened here? No one's home. Korab getting beat there, and Taka with the follow-up, but Golden, no boost in the tank it seems, and nowhere to be seen. Maybe still pushed up a little too far, ready for some offense, but if the 50s don't go your way, then that can quickly come back and bite you, as it just did right here. And a quick 2-goal lead for Foxton is definitely not what IBuyFursuits want to see in this mandatory game number 4 for IBuyFursuits here, as we see them finally pick up the offense here. Corb with a shot on net.
Oh!
It's gonna be an old
Oh, no.
Foxland fashioned own goal there for, I believe it was Yuki, coming in off the backboard there, trying to save it, but in the end ends up 50ing it against Taka. Poor
once it
soul,
wasn't
trying
Fade.
to save it away, but it is just gonna be the own goal for Foxton, reigning victorious once again, cutting the lead in half. And Korab off the ceiling, trying to get us all equal in game number 4 again, but it's not gonna happen so fast. Vang with a shot, and it's a bit too high. 2-1 still for Foxland.
Yeah, but one thing I do want to point out is that while Foxland is known for quite a couple own goals, they're still 3rd in the standings, which just shows you how impressive a team they are. They're able to afford to be known for own goals and yet are still one of the top teams in the league, which really says just how skilled they are. As Taka, nearly going to prove my point, Yuki going to try and follow that up, but just isn't able to get that through. Now Fade, trying to get this one mid. Golden go and cut that off. Now IBuyFursuits going to get a breakaway. Vayan gonna try and get a redirect here as my stream just randomly starts lagging. Give me a moment as I reconnect.
And then production.
Indeed, indeed.
Oh, we're
Direction,
experiencing
you can see you're gonna have to take this.
Oh. Nope, my Discord stream. Oh, it's back, it's back.
There we go, there we go, okay.
Half of game
IBuyFursuits.
still remaining.
Let's go, let's go. Alright. IBuyFursuits currently on the offense. Now Foxland getting a breakaway. Nice clear from Fade. No one's going to be there. And I'm glad we got the stream back when we did, as that was a beautiful shot from Fade off the wall.
A great shot from Fade, but I feel like IBuyFursuits could have been able to save that one. Didn't happen though. 2-goal lead for Foxland. Once again, looks like they might just take the series, but about half the game still left. IBuyFursuits have to show up though, if they want to take us to a game 5. Bayan trying to take control, but Taka's too quick with a quick follow-up. IBuyFursuits once again on the back foot right here as Yuki plays it to the side. Korab gets a good beat though, going with the follow-up over to Korab, but it's not gonna be a goal. Instead, it's going up high. Goal with another follow-up. 2 minutes left on the clock, but still 3-1. IBuyFursuits still have to show us something. About 1 minute per goal left. Never mind. Korab with a good beat there off the pass from Vayan, and that's gonna do the trick here, cutting the lead down in half. Korab scoring that one. 150 on the clock, and IBuyFursuits just have to do that once more, and they will bring us back to an even game.
Yeah, and with 2 minutes left, they have quite a bit of time to do so. Possibly force this game 5, but Foxland is just going to try and just not let that happen. As Korab trying to get this one mid. It's going to go mid, but Yuki is going to be there to cut off Vayan's shot. Now getting a shot of his own is going to go over to Taka. Taka with possibly with the redirect. Good redirect, but Golden reads that perfectly. And Fade not able to get the follow-up. Now IBuyFursuits with a really good counterattack. Taka doesn't get the touch, but oh no, all the misses from IBuyFursuits. Now Foxland has an open net to shoot on, taking a little bit of time. Korab not able to get the touch, and Taka able to slot that one in. A beautiful goal there.
Oh, and IBuyFursuits are gonna be very mad about that. Had a very good look on the Foxland's net there. All they had to do was slot it in, but it wasn't supposed to be a goal for them. The counterattack from Foxland coming through and making this game, this series, so much harder for IBuyFursuits once again, as the stream begins lagging on my end. Taka here in super slow-mo taking the ball away. Vayan, I believe, gets a beat towards net. Maybe 1 minute left on the clock. I don't know. Alex, take over, please.
I can't. Oh, there we go. Okay, yep. 45 seconds left on the clock. And IBuyFursuits trying to get something here, but it's just going to get cleared away. And I don't know about you guys on the stream, but for us, this is currently going at super speed. And stream's gone again. Give us a second. NA production, everybody. It's always fun. Oh, and we have a goal. Fox Clan putting in another one. 5-2 with 22 seconds left. It looks like Fox Clan might have just taken this one with a really, really good shot from Yuki.
22 seconds. Yeah, this might as well have been sealing the deal, sealing the series for Fox Clan here. Struggling a little in game 2, but IBuyFursuits couldn't really pull through in the end. Fox Clan returning from their kind of mental disadvantage they would have had from the sweep they experienced before. 0 seconds on the clock as the ball touches down. 5-2 in game number 4, and Fox Clan takes it 3-1 for the last series of the day.